was privy to the, candid sharing of the list of substances he would be on after and during shows. And I always thought to myself, maybe I should try that. He's so damn good out there. Unbelievable.
So this was the unprofessional conduct, was failing a piss test or whatever, however they...
I don't think they did piss tests back then.
What was the policy in 2001?
I don't think there was a policy. I mean, there was blibber blabber about steroids like there always is on TV. But, I think all that had kind of died out. All of the previous, court hearings and things with steroids and McMahon, and that was earlier. That was 80s. So now, you give us a few years, and everyone's just going to go back to what they're doing.
Right.
And I don't know. I always felt like if the people are happy and the show's rocking and rolling, don't ask, don't tell.
Right. What percentage of the locker room would you say was in the grips of substance abuse? How dramatic it was.
I know. Well, I don't know for sure, but I mean, if my body could handle it and I was kind of inclined, I'd be doing it too. Mm-hmm. But I'm a girl, so my career, my entire career was 6.5 years. Compare that to, let's quadruple that. And let's be wrestling every single night. And then how many years before that? 15, 10 years before that on indie circuits. So you're looking at somebody that's been banging their body up and living the road life for 30 years or 20 years. Give me a break, Every ding that you get, every little kink is a that'll be fine, just stay off of it.
Yeah.
And there is no staying off of anything. So the little jam, the little tweak, the little landed a little too hard, or your knuckle, every little part of you gets tweaked. So pretty soon these guys are on, muscle relaxers, and then they can't walk to their rooms because, you and I might take 2 a day or 4, 2 every 4 hours. I don't know what the prescription is, but they'd be like taking 54 a day. So, they're big, but they're still made up the same way we are inside. Yeah. And then, on top of that, there's the rock star lifestyle. So, if you start out a drinker, then you're probably smoking dope too, and then you're, taking whatever else is coming around the corner just for fun, because you want to have some fun once in a while too. XFL was really funny.
Yeah, where'd you think that was going to go?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere. And there's really no reason why it shouldn't go anywhere. But it's just that same old thing of, you're marching into a different genre, a different yard. Your yard is wrestling world and entertainment world, McMahon. And these, big network people spend buco bucks on their advertising and Super Bowl. And there's a lot at stake there. They don't want a third player. They don't want somebody in there, second player. They don't want that.
Was Vince genuinely excited and optimistic about this around you guys? Did he think this was going to work?
No, but we certainly were enjoying all the free T-shirts and stuff with the logo. I mean, box loads of stuff came to us. We were like the Barbie dolls to march around and, wear the logo.
What were you asked to do?
And answer questions. We did interviews, and people would ask us about it. And, basically, you're, we were just pissed. We were pissed because I kept always saying, I just want to meet the guy whose jersey and helmet came out of my paycheck. Because we try not to talk about money too much with the wrestler in our car rides. But we decided, one car ride, I remember it was with Bob Hawley and some other people, and we decided that across the board, all of our royalties had gone down by 10%. So we were like, so these damn guys better be doing it right, because they're running around on our cash, our livelihood.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was pretty apparent that we were out making a product that was helping to feed and spawn life into these new guppies called football players.
Well, when these guppies started floating to the surface belly up, what's the perception with, I mean, you guys know it's over. Is Vince starting to get pissy about it? Are there even more money troubles now? Is there trying to pour some more cash in to resurrect the league? What's going on as it's dying?
I think it was with with us on our end being just wrestlers out with our huge roster, you know, I remember getting the roster and not even being able to look at past the second page because it would make me tired to look at it. But we were just business as usual. You know, it was our job to just keep doing it. We had really good houses at the time, so wrestling was still good. And, you know, we just were feeling the pinch a bit with our paychecks as far as royalties go. But nobody had anything really to complain about. It's kind of like if you have, you know, are you married? Yeah. So if your wife was a real bitch to be around, okay, and but you knew you're in for the kids, you're in because divorce is too expensive, but she was intolerable. Yeah. Now all of a sudden she's doing the gardener, and she's just so nice to you. You don't have to have sex with her, or maybe she's really hot for you now because she's getting turned on by someone else. Yeah. Do you complain about the gardener, or do you just kind of like? So with XFL, it was kind of like McMahon was wrapped up in a new project, a gardener.
That was he was fucking the XFL.
Yeah, he was.
But you were getting.
And he was arguing with press and media, and he was kind of getting his rocks off in another way, you know. So we could just kind of do, and the show could do, and things were kind of cruising over here. And then we got lots of sweatshirts and nice things to wear for free, and big jackets, and so we were kind of like, we're like the kids of you, the wife, and the gardener. You know, we're happy because our family's kind of happy.
Rewind that 10 times, get a schematic, and you'll get there. There's something there. It's there.
That's one of the IVory analogies. There will be more of those.
Oh, I love them. Keep going.